Hi guys. So we are doing something crazy today. Not really, but
kind of.
Some people would think so. Okay, so do you want to tell them or should I?
I'll tell them.
Okay.
We are going to a psychic. Like, woo!
God. I'm honestly really nervous. The psychic we're going to in Orlando literally has over 200 reviews and they're all 5 stars.
Mm-hmm.
Every single one of them is 5 stars. There are no negative reviews. There are no 4, 3, every single one of them is 5 stars and every single one of them is positive.
But we did look at other places and their ratings were about the same, but less reviews.
Positive. Yeah. Some we looked at one place and that one actually did have 1 star and stuff. So we're okay.
Okay, interview. Ava, do you think that it's real? We'll start with that. I have a few questions to ask. Do you think that it will be authentic and real?
I hope so. A lot of the reviews were saying that it was really spot on, that it was scarily accurate and relevant. And so I feel like if a lot of people are saying that, then it probably will be, right? You're gonna know if it's accurate to your life or not.
That's true.
In the reading. So yeah, we're both doing the psychic reading because
there were 5 options.
Mm-hmm.
And so one was love something solutions.
Mm-hmm.
It was astrological something.
Mm-hmm.
Negative aura cleansing.
Yeah.
One other thing.
There was black magic removal.
Black something, and then psychic reading.
Are you nervous?
I am so nervous. It doesn't even feel real. But I am this sounds so cringe when I say it like this, but I low-key, I be predicting things sometimes.
Yeah.
I'm
okay, hey baddies. So I'm editing this episode and Julia's right. She does predict things sometimes because we were literally, before we left, I told her I had been seeing the number 27 a lot and she was like, oh, he's gonna say the number 27 is blah blah blah, and that is what he said. She was right. So hopefully I say that in the video where we talk about after we get the reading, but if not, you'll just see me again and I'll explain even more. So
oh my god, imagine if I ran into that person. That'd be so crazy. Never seen them in months. They're at that place that I literally just thought,
Yeah.
My gut feeling never lies. So, I'm really nervous about this. I really believe in that stuff, honestly. Not everyone does, and that's okay. But
it's also just fun.
Fun vibes,
this is our first time doing it, so we're okay, let's do it. Let's do something crazy. I do believe in it too. I think it's gonna be real, and I'm excited to see how accurate it can be because a lot of the reviews said it was super accurate. And that things were said that had already happened in that person's life, and that's insane.
And okay, and I know from my mom used to do tarot card reading stuff, and she did it so much that bad things started to happen. So then she stopped.
Oh my god.
Yeah. And so she's a little bit I don't know, she's a little weird about these things now. But what I was gonna say was, and you can share this story if you want, but that your grandma went to the.
Oh yeah, okay, I do. So one time, many moons ago, my grandmother had a psychic come to her house, and she said that the psychic said that my grandmother's daughter, so my mom, was gonna be a talk show host. And guys, that's my dream job. I actually want to do that. That's everything I want to do. And that's not a coincidence. And nothing is a coincidence. That's crazy.
That's what one of my other points is I'm sure. I'm sure everything will be true, but not actual, you know what I mean? I think they'll be you will go to the beach and see a bird, let's just say, as an example. I go to the beach and I see a freaking duck or something. Not a real flying bird, but a bird.
Oh,
I think it'll be skewed a little bit.
Take it with a grain of salt. Obviously, don't, base your life, whatever. But, a lot of the reviews said that it was so accurate, scarily accurate. So I'm just, I'm excited for that part because, I don't know, I feel that's how you know, oh shit, okay, this person knows what they're doing. It is a guy. So, not that matters, I'm just, giving you the information. But that's also,
I think Maybe it's just me, but like if it was a woman, I'd be like, oh yeah, girl, I trust you in my life. The fact that it's a man, I'm a little skeptical, but I think that's good. Walking in with a little like, this is just for fun, for the vibes mindset. And then hopefully after we come back as different women. Obviously, we're not going to record inside.
No, yeah, but we're going to
because
do
it's
before and after. This is the before. I hope we get to be in the room for like each other's sessions.
I know.
Because like, I don't care if like you hear what he
no,
says,
me
like
neither.
whatever.
Can you imagine? You have a very close friend and you need to drop her. She is in the room with us. Can you imagine? And I'm like, let me call an Uber.
The psychic one like talks about career, like your love life, obviously, and stuff
But
like that. So
broadly,
it's like
I'm sure.
I don't know.
You don't think so?
I don't know. I think I'm like benefit of the doubt. Like I think it's gonna be pretty accurate. I
Me
hope
too.
so.
I really hope so. But I think it's like gonna talk about like a few things, like your career, like what's going on in your life and like your future. Not like so heavily focused on like your love life or like anything.
Yeah, I don't know.
How long is the session?
I don't know.
We did not ask.
Also,
him on the
though,
phone.
like, what if, like, the love life thing, it's like, he's like, oh, yeah, the person you're gonna marry is already someone you know. Like,
tell me who? Like, date of birth, first and last name. Do they have a middle name? I need all the details. What if? Oh my.
also, okay,
Wait.
go ahead.
Okay, what if he's like, you are gonna get married within the next year and have your first child?
Yeah, I'd be
I
like,
would
fuck
jump
no.
off the building.
Be like, do you see me? And no.
I'm not. This body cannot get pregnant. Okay, so our before psychic reading feelings: nervous, scared, a little
Excited.
skeptical, very excited,
Open minds.
open-minded. Yeah.
Not too, like, set. I feel like my energy is good right now
Yeah,
to
same.
do a psychic reading.
Same, which is so crazy because
Mhm.
yesterday we were not doing
Yeah.
good. So
No psychic then. That's actually why we were like, let's go to a psychic.
yeah, literally.
So, okay, period. These are our vibes, as you can tell.
Yeah, very uplifted, very genuine, authentic, just amped for the day.
Yeah. All right. Bye, guys.
Bye.
Wish us luck.
Oh. That was like crazy. Some things, like,
I can't. I have no words. I have no words.
I
don't really want to like say what he said. Like I want to
No,
keep
yeah,
it to
same.
me. That I think that was accurate.
agree.
I don't. I think yours was way more accurate than mine.
I don't know. He said a lot of things about you that I was like,
yeah.
but I feel like mine was a little bit longer.
Yeah, we need to, okay. My thoughts are, I do think this is real. I do think it has some truth to it. I think that guy is fucking legit. I don't know how, but that was fucking insane. Like, the amount of relevance and how accurate he was for both of us was scary.
Yeah.
I do kind of feel like we need to fucking cleanse.
I know,
Like,
I do need to fucking sage. What got me gagged, and I think I need one of these things to happen in order for me to like see it. But like he said about my leg pain, I don't limp. I never talk about it. You didn't even know about it.
yeah.
And it is so bad. Oh my god.
And
it is
he
so
like
bad.
said the left leg, and it's her fucking left
it's my-
leg.
And like that was just crazy to me. I didn't even mention that. Like I don't talk about it to anybody other than like my boyfriend, and that's it. And like my sister, like whatever. Like I just thought it was so crazy that he said, "Yeah, you're getting pain because of like XYZ," and I'm like, "Bro." And he was like, "Yeah, you're getting left leg pain. There's a lot of pain there, and it's dragging you down." And I'm like,
Fuck, bro. Like, okay, let me say this.
and I get divorced.
Let me say this. Mine didn't go at all the way that I thought it would. And I'm not like upset. I'm just like, fuck. Like, I low-key don't want to go through that. Like, not that it's even bad. I just kind of thought of my life as like completely different.
Same.
And
not really. I thought the only thing that I thought would be different would be me fucking not getting divorced. What's new on that?
You're getting married way before I am.
Yeah, but I get divorced. You have one and only true love. I have like fucking 70.
Okay, so yeah, let's talk about this for a second. I'll be open about this.
Yeah.
He said that I'm gonna get married once and that's it. And it's gonna be like kind of late in my life, but I have one true love, basically. I have one soulmate.
He said I have 3 soulmates, one of which I've already met. That's interesting. And that I'm gonna get married by 24 or 27. Marriage will be brought up at 24. I'll be married by 27. I'm gonna be happy from like around 30-ish, 33 to like 44. That's when like my career will really take off and like I'll be really successful and like have a family. And then around 42, 44, I'm gonna get divorced. Or like I'm gonna have problems in my marriage. And then I'm gonna meet someone when I'm fucking 50, bro. 30 years from right now.
Okay, he said we were gonna be friends forever, which is like period.
No,
like,
love that.
We
That's so...
obviously were.
I
mean,
love that.
yeah, I feel like that's kind of like cop out. Like,
Yeah,
of course he would say that, but he said that.
Whatever.
I'm not going to say what he said, but he said that something's going to happen in 3 days or very soon.
Yeah, that shit did not happen in 3 days. I don't know if it was because I like did something to mess up the timeline or whatever it may be, but that shit did not happen in 3 days. It actually still has not happened to this day. It's June 16th. We went to the psychic a little bit before Memorial Day.
So I think I'm low-key gonna update you guys in 3 days before I like post this to see if that actually happens, because
in a year-ish, and I would say like by the end of this year, what he said about a year and a half will happen by the end of this year. We'll update.
I think that was very accurate.
I think so too.
From an outside perspective. Fuck, I wish I recorded it just so I could
me too. I could hear it again.
Play it back. Yeah, because it's like in the moment you're like, whoa, what the fuck, da da this, da da that it like kinda.
You know what I think why yours wasn't as long was because you were telling him a lot about your life. Like you were kind of talking to him, so he couldn't really give you a lot of like, you know? Which is fine, but like just something I was thinking about. Because when it was my turn, I was kind of quiet. And I'm like,
you were so quiet.
Like,
well, because he was saying, okay, he was telling me my future or whatever. And I'm like, bro, this is happening right now. Like, what do you mean this is my future? And he's like,
which is what happened to your grandma, remember?
Yeah. And also, like, he was like, oh, you're just like manifesting it earlier than it needs to happen. Do you remember when he said that? And I was like,
my fucking bad? Like, what do you
my manifesting is working! Like, whoa, what the fuck?
He gave me some closure, I guess, or like,
yeah,
kind of shut down the idea that we were talking about.
That was
here. That was good. That was crazy, but not shocking because everyone told me that. But you know, oh my god, it is so true.
I would 100% recommend if this is
Same.
something maybe that you don't even believe in, you should try it, because the person we went to, it was just so accurate.
Like, very, like, from the first thing that he said, I was like, whoa, how did you know that? You know?
Look.
Oh my god.
We're gonna go.
Bye, guys.
Love you.
Okay, last thing I wanted to say about Julia, like, calling stuff sometimes is he said, I honestly don't want to say it, but let's just say Julia predicted, and he actually said that, and that was cray. I hope you guys enjoyed the vlog, and let me know your thoughts, opinions, feelings, and goodbye.